Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and here we are, guys. It's finally here. The Ones Who Live first trailer.
Yes, we are super excited for this. Sorry for the delay, guys. This beginning of the year has been just absolutely busy for us. Also, we've had a major snowstorm that's come through here in Omaha. That's really shut some stuff down. But Josh has been out with the flu lately. We've just had different timings on things. You know, his son is in basketball, so... You guys have been patiently waiting. I've been seeing tweets. I've been seeing messages on Instagram like, we are patiently waiting for this reaction. Like, guys, it's here.
Yeah,
we are back. We're not going away. Don't worry about that. We are excited for
like
this.
Jarrell said, it's been a rough couple weeks.
Yeah,
rough couple weeks. But finally, guys, I'm so excited for this. And February 25th, right around the corner.
Right around the corner. We cannot wait to start these reactions and get into this series. So once again, we are going to react to this as we normally do, and we're going to break this down as well because we want to go through all these still images and find anything that we can theorize and talk about.
Yep.
So you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go. 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm looking for him. I'm gonna head north.
Ooh.
You don't want to go north, not now.
Wow.
Yeah, I wonder how she's gonna get through that. Philadelphia
is my choice.
Yes.
My daughter is my choice. My life is my choice. It's been so long.
Your phone, you know what it says? The Japanese? Believe a little bit longer.
Yep.
Thank you, Grimes.
Why?
You showed me I can't get away.
Oh,
This is the most powerful
okay.
military on the planet.
Dude, I like their new uniforms.
Dude.
Ask you a question, Grimes. Look in your eyes.
There
Why
it
are
is.
you here? Do you want to kill? Or do you want to die?
Oh, my eyes, sir. You tell me.
He wants to kill.
Oh.
Is that Atlanta? That's Atlanta! Did CRM take part of that, or just maybe we'll talk about it? Ah, that's that couple that Michonne was with. Yes.
Jadis.
Whoa!
Whoa.
The gas! The gas! Dude, that's Rick. You can tell by the way he walks. That is... Whoa!
Man.
We can make this whole damn world ours if we want to.
Did they just spoil the ending right there?
Wow.
Wow. That was sick, dude. Oh my god.
That looked really good.
That was really
good.
The score in that was awesome. So I'm glad they didn't really use, you know, any like copyrighted stuff. The score in that was really good.
Now I see why they hung on so long.
Oh yeah, dude.
to do that.
Oh,
to do
yeah.
this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Get us pumped. All right. We're going to grab some photos and we will be right back. All right, guys, let's break this down. Man, we still got goosebumps from that trailer.
You know, I just got to say, like, you know, before this was coming out, like, I'm like, I can't wait for Rick. It's all about Rick. I can't wait for this story.
The story's going to be great. It's a love. It's, you know, they've basically framed it as a love story between,
not even that.
Between
like,
Rick
I'm
and Michonne,
excited
but
even more about that.
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
CRM stuff, like
getting in there.
From what we're about to show you guys, it feels like there's going to be a lot more CRM stuff in here too. Like, and naturally it should be, right? They have him,
right? They have him. Yeah. No, we're gonna definitely see the. You know, I hope we get some flashbacks or at least information from what what Jadis did when she first brought Rick in, what the CRM did with Rick when he first arrived. Now,
you think that's their conversation when they're talking for the, like, do you think Rick and Beale, is that the first time they're talking?
His hair's longer, so it seems like he's been there for a while. You know what I'm saying?
And it seems like the way they're talking seems like they've talked before.
Oh yeah, I think they have, because he's probably been getting in trouble for the last 10 years.
Yes, dude. And then the line where the girl says, "You've shown me I can't ever get out of here." Like, you know, that's when he escaped and they brought him back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, guys, let's get into
Sorry,
break
guys.
this down. No, we're good.
It's exciting.
We're excited, yeah. So let's get into this. First shot here of Michonne. Lovely outfit. She has that armor that we've seen underneath from the end of the finale of the main show. And I'll stick to my comment towards the last shot. I just hope they didn't spoil something at the end. But
something
we'll
is
get to it.
following her in this.
Yeah, she's like looking for something. You know, of course she's looking for Rick, but you know, we know that she's going to meet up with the other people that we've seen from the group that she joined on her last episode. But yeah, I'm not sure. You know, I can't wait to see what all she's going to see and who she's going to talk to get where she needs to go to find Rick.
Obviously, the settlers are involved. I think,
that group.
Yeah.
So this next shot here. Now we've seen this guy who mentions what the translation is on her phone, but look what Michonne is doing again. She's using a walker to pull their supplies. The walker has no arms. I'm sure it probably has no freaking mouth, so it can't bite.
Yeah.
So Michonne is bringing back the old school tactics of I'm gonna let these walkers do work for me, and they'll never be able to hurt me.
Yes, genius.
Yeah. Can't wait to find out who this guy is.
He seemed very interesting from the few clips that we got.
Yeah. And I don't know if...
But did you notice that? Like, if you go back one picture, you didn't really get a shot of it, but there is something in the background that is following her, making her, like... And it was moving pretty fast.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No, we'll have to look at it again in the trailer. So we've seen this shot before. This is a very interesting place. An abandoned cruise ship. It's massive. It probably has, you know, tons of medical supplies, tons of food. But
you know what this gives me?
In this day and age, in this apocalypse, I would not go in there because it'd be a death trap.
You know what this gives me? Alpha vibes.
Oh, when she was on the boat?
When she was on the boat.
Yeah. Very cool. This is kind of a sad scene. I mean, you can look at her. I mean, just look at her face. She's got tears in her eyes. So
she's crying multiple times in this trailer.
Oh, yeah. I'm wondering if maybe she's looking at something. I mean, maybe she got high hopes that she's on the right track for Rick, and something really breaks her heart, and she's thinking, I'm never going to find him. Or maybe somebody is telling her, you know, you've been out here for so long. You're just, you know, they're kind of being negative, like you're never going to find him or something like that. Or
maybe someone thinks they have knowledge, like has escaped or knows about his situation and tells her that they think that he's gone.
Yeah. I mean, this
because we see that guy read her that message or tell her what that message means, which is never stop believing, or what is it?
I just forgot it, but yeah, something like that. Yeah,
we just literally watched that.
I know, but yeah, I mean, it's this is going to be a heartbreaking scene because it's something that's going to force her to be upset like this. So, this shot, I mean, we've seen it at the end of the finale. That's the one thing that is still a mystery in this apocalyptic world is how many hordes of dead are out there. Now, look at this. This is a massive horde. This is. I mean, it even goes up on the hills here. Those aren't
hundreds of thousands.
Yes, but where are they coming? Like, how are they migrating? You know, where are the dead coming from? Are they have super hearing where they just go to a point that's loud and they just become a horde? Like, I would love for them to go into a little bit more. We kind of got a little bit from Alpha. We kind of got a little bit in World Beyond where they're talking about that, but they didn't go into specifics too deep of how these hordes truly become this massive.
Yeah. It's massive, right? And
Huge.
I wonder if there's like an electronic backpack on one of them.
That'd be cool. Like an XCRM soldier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, didn't CRM do that
from
to get
the experiments?
Yes.
Yep.
But that was the catalyst to get that column to where it needed to be to then infiltrate whatever it needed to do.
Right.
So interesting. Or is this possibly? Because look, CRM needs to, if they're going to use them as a weapon, like we've seen use them in the past, they need to store them somewhere.
True.
So, and you're not going to store them like, in a tank, right? In a storage tank,
right?
Because obviously you need thousands of those. So
true. Yeah.
A valley, a place where you're trapping them, right? And keeping them under control. Is she stumbling upon that, right?
That could be cool. Yeah, she's stumbling upon a huge valley, and every corner basically has fences and electronic things, so they can't get out because they are basically being herded like cattle.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting if she runs into something like that that is like, okay, these aren't just here because they're roaming; they're here because they're purposely put here.
Yeah, and in the next shot, how she's firing, a rocket or a self-made, almost like Rambo style arrow at them. I wonder if this will if it is like that where they're being contained, that maybe a sensor will go off and hey, somebody has triggered Valley 451 and is killing our walkers or whatever.
Well, she's obviously getting her walker to that. I think that this is the scene where she gets her
the one that she needs. Yeah. So either way, it's
her
cool.
bucket walker or whatever you want to call it.
It's very, very cool. Boom.
So this freaked me out, dude. Like when I saw this the first time, I didn't notice that was Rick, and I didn't see the buildings all corroded, right?
Yeah.
I thought this was a flashback scene that we were going to get.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
No, that's Rick there. He's on the other side of the river, and there's Philadelphia, their main headquarters. It looks absolutely beautiful. Now, we've only seen part of it from the inside at the end of World Beyond Legatus. They were in a building which actually looked out towards the city, so we haven't seen it like this, and this looks beautiful. Now, we kind of saw it a little bit when Rick was escaping in the finale. He was on the other side of the river again. So, absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to see more. So we get him some shots here, and he is in the culling facility. He is, they use that facility to bring in walkers to kind of get the herds down. So they bring them in with loud music, and then they just basically kill them.
And I love about this is where we get him saying, I have a choice. My wife is a choice. My daughter is a choice. And I love that line because it's essentially saying, you're not controlling me. I have the choice to do what I want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. It speaks volumes to what the CRM is. I mean, it's it's separate from the Civic Republic, guys. In World Beyond, there is a Civic Republic of citizens. The military side is completely separate from that, and they are doing things in secret to the Civic Republic and doing very bad things.
Well, the Civic Republic gave them control.
They gave them authority, but only for a couple of years. I remember in World
there was
Beyond,
an agreement.
There was an agreement that they would give control over a couple of years, but then, of course, during World Beyond, there was a coup. And they basically took control back and will never give it back to the Civic Republic again. So, I mean, this walker, look at this thing, dude. Look at that.
That's sick.
That's crazy. But yeah, it's I love Rick's line, like you said. It's his life. It's his choice.
Who do you think that mural is?
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
That's cool.
There's actually another shot of him. I think it's in the same thing where he has the face thing off and he's screaming because he's been killing walkers for a while, and it kind of shows that same mural. Yeah. Interesting. But yeah, he's just killing walkers here. And then this is kind of a wider shot of probably after him being done for the day. Just zooms in on him, and yeah, dude, he's just like, I'm about to go lethal on these fools. I'm getting out of here.
It's so crazy. This is the second time now that he wants to get back to his family.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, probably more than second time.
More than second time, yeah. So we've kind of seen this shot before. He's doing the killing stuff. So yeah, this is kind of her at the campfire. I think she's with some of those other people, and she's thinking about Rick, of course. I think she says in the scene, it's been a long time, and it has been a long time. It's been years. Yep. She hasn't seen him. So, and yeah, they translated this a while back, and still the source of this drawing is still up for debate, but it seems like it was Rick. A lot of people were like, well, how would he know what Judith would look like? Well, you can kind of visualize. Okay, well, it's not exactly what they look. It's not exactly what she looks like. It's
not
like
a portrait photo.
You're right. It's him knowing that, okay, it's been a couple years. She's older, and she's probably wearing my hat.
Yeah, it's simple as that.
Right now, could he have learned this saying from somebody in the CRM? Potentially, yes. That's why he drew it. But it's always been a mystery ever since we've seen this thing.
I'll wait.
Okay.
There's another picture I want to see before I make that assumption.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So this is the guy that kind of tells her the meaning of that. So I can't wait to see his character. I thought we saw an earlier shot from another teaser. I thought he was in the CRM, but it looked like he was in more of a building. He kind of looked cleaned up. So maybe it was just like a building that's a safe harbor. But I'm interested to know.
Settlers?
Not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the group the Michonne group that she joined, or maybe this is somebody who actually escaped the CRM.
Yeah.
And is helping her.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So this is.
I was gonna say, she's? I thought maybe she was Asian. Of descent,
yeah,
but
gotcha.
And maybe she drew it.
Oh,
but
I
no,
see what you're saying.
no.
Yeah. So this character, she's basically in the CRM. We've seen her. We've heard that she was recently I think a soldier potentially, and maybe she's been outcasted and kind of doing the culling work.
Is she the leader?
Leader of the culling facility?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, because she wanted to escape at one point.
That's right. Yeah. She's sipping on some damn good whiskey, man. 80 proof.
What kind of whiskey is that, though?
I can't really tell. Yeah.
It's clear, isn't it?
Actually, it says, I think it's Canadian whiskey that looks like. Yep, Canada.
Canada.
Single malt whiskey, 80 proof, yeah. So this was a scene that you were talking about where she said, now you've basically given me proof that I can't escape. I can't get out.
So by this point, we know Rick has already tried to get out once.
Yeah, or twice, or 3 times. And she's like, yeah, there's no freaking way.
I mean, unless they're connecting, the scene where he's already escaped that we saw in the
finale.
In the finale.
Yeah. Maybe.
To him getting back, and now she says that to him.
Yeah. This is cool. Some choppers going over some beautiful, beautiful landscape here, wherever this is.
General Beale's house.
This is kind of giving me like the Rockies almost, like Colorado. But
this gives me General Beale vibes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I'm sure there's mountains more on the east side as well, but I'm not too familiar with it. This guy is going to be somewhat important. We've seen him multiple times in trailers. Their new outfits. I like him. I like more of the body armor. I don't like the face mask. I like the older from the earlier shots of CRM and World Beyond the face masks. These
this might be a different faction, right? Kind of like there's Army, there's Marines.
These are super soldiers.
Sure,
these are super soldiers. Yeah. And actually, I think we talked about this before in another.
Or these might be special forces.
Yeah, I think we talked about this in another breakdown. I'm wondering if that person right there is Rick. I don't know why. I just think that's Rick.
There's a red bandana on the sleeve.
Yeah, so it's somebody from the culling facility. So it kind of thinks like maybe Rick is
like they just got him.
Like they're coming in and he's coming in from somewhere else. Yeah. So, boom. We are the Civic Republic. We are the last light of the world. Repeat it 10,000 times a day, or you will be banished.
This is special forces, I think.
Yeah. This is like an elite group of Beale's army, dude. I mean, just look. Now, why are these kind of going off the Mandalorian? Why do they have their helmets off? Are they supposed to keep their helmets on at all times? How come all these soldiers don't have their helmets off? Yeah. Come on. This is the way.
I was going to totally make a Star Wars reference earlier in this video, but
there you go. Yes.
I'm glad you pulled it out.
There are dark troopers.
I was just going to say the Civic Republic could be like the rebels. And the military could be the Republic.
Well, you have that little
or the Empire.
You have that little bit backwards, yeah.
That's what I meant.
The Civic Republic is the Empire, and our group are the rebels. Yes.
No.
We are the rebellion.
No.
What do you mean?
Well, so Civic Republic gave...
The Civic Republic, yeah.
Gave CRM...
The power.
The power.
Yeah.
They did the coup, right? Yeah. So the Civic Republic is the rebels.
Yeah.
The CRM is the Empire.
Is the Empire.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I can't wait to hear this speech.
Who's talking, though?
That looks like Beale. I mean,
you think?
Oh, yeah.
No, dude, that looks like the... Well, is that the black guy that we just saw in front?
No, doesn't look like him.
In the previous photo?
That doesn't look like him.
So could he be talking?
It could be, but it doesn't really look like him. You can't really tell because it's blurry.
Could he be the one talking then?
Here?
No.
Here?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting more that's General Beale because of the hat. It gives me more General Beale vibes to me, but we'll see. So kind of a closer look of their helmets. You know, they just have like this black mesh
I kind of
mask
like that,
now.
dude.
It does look cool. You know what it actually reminds me of? It reminds me of G.I. Joe for some reason. There's just a couple characters that kind of wore that kind of mask. It just reminds me of G.I. Joe.
I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. There he is. See the hat?
Yeah.
See the hat. But, you know. But yeah, there's Beale. Very awesome. A lot of you guys. He's been in a lot of stuff. A lot of people probably recognize him from Lost, but he's been in a ton of stuff. Very cool guy. But yeah, I do like the line asking him, you know, do you want to kill or do you want to die? And Rick's like, oh God, I can't wait to kill your fucking ass right now. And he's like, look in my eyes, bitch.
Well, I'd just be curious at this point, does he know how evil CRM is?
That's what I kind of want to get through the course of, and we only have 6 episodes, I know, but I kind of wanted to see that through the course of the story of Rick seeing the true underbelly of what the CRM is trying to do. And we kind of get this where he's like, do you want to kill? And they show a couple shots of him.
Or is this simply just a story of him, look, I'm trying to get out of here. I don't care how. Right. I don't care about this place. I just want to get out of here.
Yeah. Could be a little bit of both, yeah. So kind of like a couple shots
That's
here.
awesome. Yeah. Basically insinuating I'm never going to get out of here. And hey, does he? Does he actually try and kill himself? Maybe he finally sees I'm never getting out of here. There's no way I'm getting out of here. I might as well just do this because they're not going to have me.
Right. They might throw something in there very light, though, but we all know it won't happen. And then he looks at Beale and says, well, look into my eyes, sir. Tell me what you think. You bastard. I'm going to be killing you soon. So here's that shot I was talking about. See, there's a closer look at the mural. So, yeah.
I don't think it's anyone we know.
I don't think so. I think it's probably just people who've been in there so long and they just been drawing. So at first when I saw this, I was like, is this a horde of walkers beneath them? Now, I'm thinking this is like corn. It looks like cornfields to me.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if it's people, it's too formed, right? So it's not walkers, it's too formed. But you're right, dude.
But I think this is kind of the wider shot of coming upon Philadelphia, or coming upon Atlanta. I think we're getting a flashback scene of Atlanta, possibly hinting. Now, CRM, I don't think they haven't formed. They did not form at the immediate time of the fall. So that's the military. But maybe General Beale or maybe some other soldier that Rick is talking to, they're talking about it and they reminisce about, oh yeah, I was on the helicopters that dropped the bombs on Atlanta or something to that effect. You know what I mean? So we get to see this shot again. This is the shot that we saw when Shane was with Lori and group after they left the city. And
that's not Philadelphia?
No, this is Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely Atlanta. You kind of thought it for first because of the triangle building right there, but that's definitely Atlanta. So we're gonna get some type of discussion flashback from whoever was there. Yeah. Cool shot here. Some CRM soldiers getting blown the F up. It's probably Rick. Fuck you, bitches. Cool scene here. It's a few seconds of her, Michonne, walking down a dark hallway. You just see her katana.
Is she in
ready to go?
CRM. Is she in Philadelphia at this point?
Somewhere, yeah. I'm kind of getting like train yard vibes or something. I don't know, but she's in some facility. Then she's kind of here, coming through maybe some makeshift homes in an area, a little village or something that some areas built up. Now she's in a house, kind of probably that same thing where she's going through some place that somebody lived. Not sure. Yeah, she looks a little injured here. It looks red, but that could be her
sleeve coming out.
Could be her thumb. Yeah, because she's holding with 2 hands. It could be her thumb pointing.
I think it is.
Yeah, forest dwellers. Look at these little buggers.
Yeah,
little forest dwellers. maybe they turn. Nope, no animals turn in this apocalypse. And then there's no words here, but it's just Rick like he's probably done for the day. This could be Beale or somebody else, and Rick's just like, I'm done for the day, bro. I've killed so many walkers for you. Can I please get like a 10-day pass so I can go outside the walls? I don't know. Yep, there's these two from the group
Settlers.
The Settlers, yeah, that big Settlers nomad group that Michonne came upon. So I cannot wait to hear more from them because it was such a quick scene, and I'm glad they brought them back to kind of keep that continuity. So there she is. She pointing at Rick.
I think so, dude.
She's probably pointing at Rick, bro.
That's like post World Beyond.
Oh yeah, it is. For sure, it definitely will be.
Yeah,
yeah. But
of course,
it'd be interesting
because she's in Philadelphia. That's right.
It'd be interesting this conversation though. Is it Rick disobeying orders? Is it him trying to escape again? Or it could be somebody else. We're also hopeful, and we kind of got to tease the actor who played Silas kind of gave a little cryptic tweet. So we might see Silas in this.
Or is this her? Is this CRM dropping her in to get Rick back? Right? Because she's the closest person to Rick.
Right.
After he got to CRM. So
well, she brought him in.
Yeah.
So maybe a lot of his failures and bad behavior they're putting on her to hey, you got to control this dude. Like you said, he was an asset. he's been an asset to a point, but all he's been doing now is just getting into trouble, trying to escape. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
This guy. So yeah, can't wait to find out more on him. Cool shot here of Michonne smiling for once. You know, love to see her smile. Firewalker. He's got kind of like a old school, like, I don't know if it's like a policeman hat.
Is that gold teeth?
It looks like gold teeth. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is cool.
I love that. That's cool.
Really cool. Look at this. Spiked walker head.
Interesting.
Kind of gives you vibes from Jadis's walker that she had. Yeah. That's
Junkyard
definitely,
walker?
That's definitely Rick fighting it. So he's out in the woods that we've seen, and some of those walkers are kind of on fire, and he's fighting them. So maybe they're doing a strength and endurance test.
Could very well be.
This one's interesting. She's looking up, and it kind of sounded like helicopter sound. So I think a helicopter is in the vicinity, about to blow something up. We kind of see this, and then we get to this shot. And there's already a CRM helicopter in this building, and this other helicopter said, you know what? We're just going to blow it up. We can't leave any trace, right?
Yeah, but she looks like she's outside.
She does look like she's on the ground.
Yeah.
But it could be, you know, they could make it in a building like this, but yeah, it does seem like she's outside. But
does she think that maybe Rick's in there? You know, somehow maybe
like she's looking up at this.
Yeah, and maybe she thinks because the CRM logo, maybe she got communication, maybe there were plans, you know, to meet Rick, and she sees that and she thinks it's all over. This happens. She thinks it's all over. That's when she talks to the guy and says, "Always believe," or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, and then simultaneously, Rick is caught and captured and brought back. But yeah, it's interesting that she would freak out if she is on the ground looking up at this this particular event.
Could be something completely different, guys. We're just theorizing from the shots that we get. And boom, boom, bye-bye. Leave no trace.
Pretty much.
Yep. And then somebody in a car
building topples,
seeing it coming down. So maybe Michonne. These next couple shots, guys, very interesting. They're bringing it from World Beyond, which is great. So this yellow dust that you see, this was a chemical agent that the CRM created, and at the end of World Beyond, our group was able to explode one of their main container ships. But what this does, it basically will turn you into a walker. Now, they were kind of using it in test subjects to see if they could reverse from somebody turning into a walker, but it was unsuccessful. But now, this gas is now used. If it's dropped in a population, you will die and you will turn.
Yeah.
So I do like that they're still bringing that continuity into this. And dude, I mean, look how close they are. Like, you got to get the H out.
Well, that guy on the horse. Unless that's the third one over there now. Oh no, yeah, the guy on the horse is gone.
Yeah, the guy on the horse is gone.
To show. It'll be interesting if they show us how quickly
somebody turns.
Takes effect.
Yeah, dude. If it's like Black Summer, like
dude, if it's
2
instant?
seconds. And then it's like, you know, we always talk about variants, and we get all these variants from Daryl Dixon, but you know, could CRM have used this to where, like, now with this gas, you have like super elevated powers in a sense to where we're going to see some runners. Don't know.
Yeah.
But they may not have it in this. And that is definitely Rick. You could tell when he was walking up. I did see some still shots of people on Twitter who were like analyzing this, like increasing the exposure, because people were like, is that Rick or is that Michonne? And people were like, it's Rick. You could tell the way he was walking, but it's definitely Rick. So is Rick dressing up like this because he's trying to escape, or is he just part of this new elite crew because he has shown his willingness and just playing the part? I will show my willingness and I will join this faction, but then I'm going to take shit over and get the hell out.
Yeah.
Sick, bro.
Or evil Rick.
Or evil Rick, yeah. I do like the title screen now with the flames. I don't know if they're doing this just for this trailer or if it's going to be in the show. We'll have to find out.
Yeah. Flames of love.
Flames of love. Now, here's what I wanted to talk about at the end, which I hope they didn't spoil anything. These next shots of Michonne, you know it's a helicopter because her clothing is flying around, but look at her face and look at the sensation and happiness on her face. She's literally almost crying. It's like, is that Rick that she's looking at? Like, is Rick talking to her through a speaker in a helicopter? saying, let's go.
But then does the helicopter crash into the building?
That one? Yeah.
And because she's on the ground right there.
Right.
Is this where she screams right after smiling?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
So
I mean,
I find it very hard to believe that they're going to give us, you know, the ending scene, but very interesting that she's literally elated.
She's elated. She literally is. It's like she knows or sees Rick in that helicopter.
Yeah.
Maybe it's his voice on the, you know, he's talking through the comms or something. And like you're right, it could be like maybe he actually got a helicopter, he was about to escape, and then that fighter helicopter came, shot it, he went into the building, and he escaped into the building, but then she sees the rocket explode, and then she thinks he's dead.
Yeah.
And then we just continue. So this could be like 3rd episode in, you know what I'm saying? Not like truly the end.
Or the end episode.
Well, that's if we only get one season, guys. So once again, February 25th, stay tuned for our reactions. We're super excited. Once again, I'm sure we'll find out probably within the first maybe couple episodes, or maybe AMC will do their job and wait till the season is over to then say whether a season 2 is coming, because I really don't want them to say it as the season is going on, because if we get an ending that is like, in a way, like a cliffhanger, and then, you know, you've already announced that we're already at the we're having another season, then we get that cliffhanger, kind of like we got in Daryl Dixon. It's kind of like, well, we can't really react to it very well because you've already said, well, it's continuing.
Yeah, takes it away.
It takes it away. So wait until the season, like after a week or 2, after the season's over, then announce.
Well, no, just announce it at credit roll.
Oh yeah, credit roll. Yeah, like the ones who live will return. Yeah, boom.
That'd be awesome.
Done. Get us more happy.
Like Michonne.
Like Michonne, yeah. So, awesome trailer. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. We love doing those breakdowns for you guys, and also for us to kind of talk and see things that you missed in a trailer that's, you know, 2 minutes long, but you see a scene that's like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You get to look at it. So, super excited for this, bro.
I can't wait, dude.
God damn it. So,
let's do it.
Let's go, guys. So, once again, if you enjoyed, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned for more. With us, I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.